Bottom of the table, guys.
Until we actually don't spend wisely, then you can
We'll
say
get to know this season.
you actually have to shut up.
Parents are getting pension money, so
Crap, I forgot my point.
I think he'll win.
Onana is going to have fun.
Hey guys, welcome back to True Ball Banter. Okay, we are back to episode 11 right now, and with you here right now is Gabriel, Anti-Scousers FC, and on my right is Mr.
Phipps, the fact check guy.
Okay, the fat check guy, and on my left is
He just had some chicken.
Shashi Wags. I am Liverpool fan for life. United. Shit.
Okay, he just wanted.
Go on, rub some salt, bro.
He just had a liverbird soup, that's why he burped, all right? Please forgive him. All right, so guys, welcome back to episode 11 right now. Okay, today's topic is going to be very interesting because we're going to focus on the fixture list. A big shocker for United fans. We didn't expect to get such a fixture.
Bottom of the table, guys.
Yeah, bottom of the table facing the top team in the tables, the bottom
Oh, you're talking about that.
upper bottom of the table.
But good. I mean, when I saw, that's number one. It's an exciting game, lah. Right?
Yeah.
To be a United fan, every new season starts with hope, even though the hope is kind of burning out. But I feel like there's no pressure on United. All the pressure will be on Arsenal because everybody's been banking on them. 3 seasons in a row, finish second place. The pressure is going to be on them to perform. I think United get maybe, if you like, a free pass on the first game. They lose, so they are expected to lose. So
Free pass, there's no such thing. I think I have to disagree with you because no matter what, United are United, and there's no such thing as we are expected to lose.
I think for me, the first game, we can have a good chance to win as well. But depending on what which United showing up.
The truth is, it depends on the transfer window, how we have really bought and sold our players. You are
But
more or
it's
less
still
still the
early.
same.
that's the thing with United fans. You guys have to face reality. The reality is gone are the days when you guys are expected to win against the big teams. Although, I say that with a big although because last season you managed to perform against the big teams. So I do think that there's no pressure on you guys in the first game because you guys are expected to lose.
Oh, we are expected to lose. Yeah, true. Based on last season's form, I would say yes. I won't disagree this time. But
United.
we will win. We will win. We will win because we are United. All right, guys? United fans, have hope. We are going to beat Arsenal, right?
Yeah, we will.
I just pumped him up, guys.
We will definitely win for sure.
Okay, but maybe we can go into the prediction of the game later. But then
What are
there's,
the other fixtures?
Yeah, what are the other fixtures?
Okay, we have, after that, we have Fulham away at Craven Cottage. Quite a hard place for many teams to go. I think we also have struggled at Craven Cottage in recent seasons. And then we have Burnley home. And then we have Chelsea, Old Trafford.
No, we have City first.
Oh, we have City, Man City.
Ooh. Man
Well-
City, Chelsea.
Man City away at the Etihad and Chelsea at Old Trafford. Well, of course, all these teams, 3 out of them are Champions League teams.
But not bad. You guys are not in Europe, so you're playing 3 games a month. Chill, relaxed.
Have a
Get
beer.
our formations up.
Yeah, bro, have a wine, have a beer, relax the whole week, and then go and play football.
So you guys better be full of energy, lah.
Well, actually,
Last season with the fixtures we having also, we were super relaxed.
So the Arsenal game, honestly, I mean, I shared my point of view in terms of I think you guys will lose, but realistically, as a United fan, I know you feel like you need to support and you want your team to win. I get that because I feel the same for Liverpool as well. But what is your realistic prediction? Let's say you get all the signings that you apparently supposed to get, and Arsenal also get their signings. What's your prediction?
I think it'll win 2-0 or 2-1. Yes. I'm optimistic for the coming season.
Who's going to get your goals?
Oh, well, once the transfer window is...
Højlund.
No, of
Maguire.
course he'll be out by then. No, I'm guessing most probably depends on who he signed. Of course, it's too early to say right now. You have to wait for the final squad to be announced.
You ask who's going to score, right? I can tell you who will assist, bro. Onana, long ball.
You mean against
Oh, that's another thing.
Okay, there's a big chance Onana might not be around also by the time...
So tell me why you hate
kicks off.
Onana so much.
I don't hate Onana. He's
You
just
hate him, bro.
Which aspect you love it, bro?
Well, actually, I'm okay with Onana, just that I'm not very happy with his performances at certain times of the season. But I believe if Emilio Martinez comes, I'm putting my money on United to win the opening game of the season.
I thought you wanted Donnarumma to come in.
Yeah, Donnarumma. But honestly, if you get Martinez, I would prefer Martinez because he has Premier League experience. Donnarumma lacks that one thing, Premier League experience.
Is it close to happening? The Martinez.
Yeah,
deal?
contacts have been made between between Martinez and also United. So I think the only current issue is that how's the wages going to be and whether he's interested.
Can we do an exchange?
So actually,
I think-
actually that I didn't think of an exchange, but
I think Emery will rather resign than to have Onana as his keeper, right?
no, if you're talking about exchange, that means Onana go to
Yeah.
Villa, right?
Yeah, that's something. Emery. So Emery.
Oh,
Unai Emery will rather resign.
Yeah. Emery, okay.
Emery will rather resign.
okay. So August 3 games, 9 points.
Yes, why not? Depends on our. Like I said, it depends on the transfer window, really. And also our pre-season transfer window and pre-season.
That's why I said, imagine you get all the players that you want to get.
Oh, definitely, why not?
So
9
August,
points.
9 points for you.
Definitely.
Phipps?
I think we'll draw one. I think Fulham we will draw.
7 points. So that's a good start at home because, I mean, when I used to watch United win the league, right, I always remember Sir Alex Ferguson talking about how your home game, your
Yep.
home ground has to be like a fortress, right?
Definitely.
And there's like almost no way you can drop points at home. Just make it like always 3 points guaranteed. And then the other games, you can see what happens and you will not be far from the top.
Correct.
True. Yeah, that's one thing I have to agree. No doubt about it. We have lost that fortress ever since Ferguson has left our club. And of course, I think the one closest to make Old Trafford a fortress was actually Jose Mourinho. Unfortunately, in his third season, he began to unravel and then things started to go from bad to worse. At one point in time, he was really making Old Trafford a good place.
Okay. What fixture stands out besides the obvious Liverpool fixture? Any fixture? I mean, of course, we will look forward to the Liverpool United matches, but what other fixtures stand out for you?
Obviously, the City one.
Oh, not forgetting Leeds United against Manchester United.
Yeah.
Definitely, we are going to look forward to that, right?
Okay, so we start
They're
with
back to
Man
the league.
City. Man City will have a bunch of signings.
They've already got it.
yeah.
10 players in red.
Yeah, so I actually don't. I think it's a rebuild season for City, so there's a chance that they will not be like a well-oiled machine yet.
I think it's good to face Arsenal and City at the early stages also because if you ask me, they might not be in their prime also. They might be rebuilding or getting their squads back up together. So it's a good chance for us to win. I mean, get a good win from there. But it's also vice versa. We have to be prepared.
Yeah, we have to prepare ourselves really because City is very unpredictable. I don't understand why United are supposed to be buying players like City, but they are still only having one player in our.
If we qualify in Europe, yes.
But if you think about it, United have shockingly done well against City recently.
I think
Yeah, overall-
I
They
think
beat them in the FA Cup final.
we have outthought the way Pep plays.
Yeah.
I don't think it's only United who knows the way that Pep plays.
I mean, last
Other
season-
clubs also they are quite. I see like the Bournemouth manager that now he's Spurs manager, right? He also has already
Brentford
out.
manager.
Yeah. Sorry, Brentford. So he also already out. He also know the way that.
Yeah, even Crystal Palace, right?
Yeah,
They
the
beat
way
them.
Pep plays. Crystal Palace also knows the way he plays. I think in a way that it's a bit refreshing also that for Liverpool to change their manager also because maybe Klopp's formation also could be outthought already before that.
Yeah,
So you say Leeds, why?
of course, yeah, they are one of our biggest rivals in recent history. We of course have a great rivalry against Leeds United too. Of course, not as big as Liverpool, but still they have a significant rivalry with us.
They both start with L. So let's talk about the fixture against Liverpool. First game in October 18.
Wow, we are playing at Anfield. Let's go there and have some chicken soup for the soul.
I think early in the season, we also prefer
We're playing at Anfield.
at Anfield. So I think it'll be.
We'll win. We almost won last season at Anfield. Maguire he should have just put in the ball, man.
I don't mind you guys win the game and then lose the league, bro.
Yeah, something to shout about for us, right?
That's how it used to be last time, right? Liverpool will beat you guys, but you guys will win the league. And you used to tell who finishes top,
The
right?
tables have turned, but I hope it'll turn again one more time.
But if for some magical reason United are in a title race, which I will probably be in the hospital out of shock.
We'll be looking for
might
that,
have
bro.
a title decider in May.
Hey, if you're in the hospital, I'll bring for you chicken soup, bro. No worry.
Oh yeah, the corresponding features in me, right?
Yeah, we might have a title decider in May between
Yeah.
Liverpool and United at Old Trafford.
Oh, either that or a lap of honor lah.
Oh yes, that's a good one, bro. Exactly.
Or we could never know. City and Liverpool could be neck to neck going for the title, and United will be facing Liverpool, and we could actually help City to win a title.
See how we have come really far, Liverpool fans. United don't even think about being the ones to beat us. They want to just lose.
Yeah, of
They
course.
want to beat us so that and somebody else can win the title.
Yeah, because
This
you guys
is
are a top team.
ridiculous.
Bro.
Nah,
We will always
hello,
want to be the
that's
top
what
team.
it was those days under Sir Alex Ferguson.
We have made United fans support City. That's the one of the biggest triumphs.
No, bro, we
of the
always
century.
strive to
We
beat
have
the
made Liverpool always support every other club during Sir Alex Ferguson's days, so it's okay.
Who did we support? We
All
never,
the other- all
never
the-
supported Everton,
No,
bro.
all
We
the
never
other-
supported our rivals.
Okay, I'll tell you.
We never supported our rivals.
All the
You are
clubs-
supporting your rival.
All the clubs that were coming up against us in the title decider, you guys were going for them.
Really?
All right? Yeah, of course.
Like-
I mean, of course, not literally supporting them, but for the sake of
That's
denying
understandable.
us.
But we didn't support our
Our
rival,
neighbor, bro.
our neighbors. You support and literally became their fan. You support Man City, bro.
So if you want to become a fan, bro.
And you became Arsenal fan just to beat us. You'll do anything, bro. You'll sell yourself, bro.
You sell some chicken feet again, bro.
Sorry, bro. I'll sell anything just to see Liverpool losing.
My problem with you is that
Okay.
what you said is that you're focused on just beating us so somebody else could win the league.
Yes.
When I brought it up, I said
Okay.
it could be a title decider.
Okay.
We could be going for the title together.
Correct.
And you could beat us to win the league. But your brain has.
No, the first option is both of us and a title race.
But you never
Agreed.
mentioned that. You were
Now-
excited about
Man City.
City and Liverpool could be in a title decider. We could play them. We could beat them and stop them from winning the title. That was your thing that you were excited about.
Bro,
Which have been the story of the recent seasons, lah.
Yeah, but
That's been Liverpool and City, what?
has
Has it been ever
so
us in a
that's what
title
I'm,
race?
I'm just from a Liverpool perspective disappointed that you have.
I-
That's the train of thought instead of starting a new
No,
season.
what's
before.
what's his point is he never supported his neighbor Everton when we are strongly showing that we are supporting City.
Okay, I'll ask
Without
you a question.
shame.
You say that, right? You say that, huh? Okay, now I'll ask you a question now. If United are going to win the 21st title this coming season, and our last game to win the title is against Everton, and you guys are already out of the race, who will you be supporting?
Oh, that's a good point. Neither.
Don't lie, bro. Don't
No,
lie.
what
don't
if,
lie.
okay,
He's a liar, bro.
let's put it
He was-
let's put it this way lah. If United and Liverpool are neck in neck winning the title, right, the last game of the season, and United have to face Everton, so will you guys be supporting Everton to beat us?
Obviously, bro.
Let the Liverpool fans speak. I
He
would
knows
say,
the answer, bro. He
I
knows
would
the
say
answer.
neither because either way I lose. Either way I lose. So I would be supporting either result doesn't make me
No,
happy.
if Everton wins, then you guys win the league. What?
Ah.
Or if we are in for the
both of you
title,
guys-
yeah. If let's say we didn't have a part to play in the title race, it was just Everton
No, let's just
beating
now.
United so that United cannot win the
No,
league.
let's just now neck in neck.
Yeah. If it's
United
neck
and
and neck, of course, then we will be best friends. You'll be sending,
Selling yourself, lah.
love letters to our
Selling yourself,
neighbors.
bro.
So you guys will be holding the radio and listening for the results.
No, I
Bro,
think
you'll be wearing Everton jersey, bro, after
that
that.
was 20 years ago, bro.
Oh, check the online score lah.
Okay, now that I got Ganesh all riled up, how would you? I mean, I know initially when the fixtures came out, you were kind of doom and gloom because it's a tough start, 5 games. But compared to last season, would you say it's a worse start for you guys?
I don't think so. I think last season was slightly better. We played Liverpool in the second or third game, I think. But I still felt last season was not a bad fixture, just that Ten Hag got it all messed up. And I still remember 2004-2005, our opening fixture, we faced Jose Mourinho at Chelsea in his first game as the
Wait,
manager.
2004, 2005. Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
Mourinho just joined United.
20 years ago.
Yes.
Oops.
Speaking of the past,
Yeah.
yes, go ahead.
And and our opening game was against Chelsea at Old Trafford.
And we lost 3-0.
No, we lost 1-0 against Mourinho.
Oh yeah, we lost one.
Was that crazy goal,
Correct.
long range shot, is it?
I can't remember.
Oh, that was 3-0.
This
That's a
1-0.
Drogba shot, right?
No, I don't know. Before Drogba.
Before Drogba.
2004, 2005, Drogba's in, bro.
I can't remember who scored really. But we
But
lost
you
1-0
lost
at Old
the game?
Trafford.
And then you lost the title to Chelsea. So that's
That is a season Chelsea won the title 95 points. They only
Okay.
considered 15 goals. Yeah.
Okay, now the thing is, let's just put it back into perspective. Is because nowadays we are looking into the fixture list very important as it because we have to start early. Most of the Premier League champions nowadays they start early. They will carry it up right to the last game of the season. It was something different compared to during Ferguson's time and everything, where we were starting very slow.
Yep.
When it comes to December and our festive season period, that's where we pick
Same,
up.
bro.
And then when it comes to New Year, we'll go all out maximum.
Yeah.
So-
last season was a anomaly in terms of
Correct.
how it normally goes. Because previously Liverpool have
Even
started
City
fast.
also started strong and then they never let go, bro.
No, actually, if you think about it, the times in the 4 in a row that City won, right? They were okay. They start Liverpool. The seasons that they lost out by 1 point or 2 points, they always started well, but the winter period is when they will fall off, and City will just from fourth gear to go to fifth gear and then cruise control. This time, similar thing happened. Liverpool also actually fell off. March, April, May, they lost out the Champions League.
But they managed to
Cup.
grab hold.
But
Because-
nobody could come after them because City had a
Because
shocking thing.
Arsenal was so hopeless.
Stop saying Arsenal, bro.
Then-
Arsenal.
Because they're really
Yeah,
assholes,
Arteta is your
seriously.
best friend, bro. What do you expect?
What to
I
do?
thought you supporting them, bro. You were Declan
I only
Rice fan.
supported them in the Champions League, bro.
No, you only supported them when they were winning.
Exactly. You suppose the winning
He's a
teams.
shit, lah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
If Arsenal won the league, he'll be here wearing an Arsenal jersey, guys. Just FYI.
No. They won the Champions League, bro.
So this year Arteta gonna get sacked or not?
I don't think so. I mean, he has done a good job. It's just that he's finishing second, that's all.
So you just better hope that you don't get the points from us, lah.
Okay. Other things about the fixtures is that United won't have any European games.
Yep.
I know that means less games for you guys. What were you going to do with so much free time?
Bantering Liverpool. What else?
Waiting for Liverpool to lose so we can banter him.
You have to wait. You have to wait a long time, I think, lah.
The good news is we can sleep well over the week, lah.
One thing we don't have
No
to
need to
be
watch any
upset for
fixtures
you.
already.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, true. That's true.
So as long United win once a week, we will be happy for 1 week. So that's a good thing.
United don't win that one game, the 1 week they'll be sad.
And it's vice versa. If we lose 10 games in the first fixtures already, then the remaining 28 games will be
True, man.
we'll be stop watching football already.
Yeah.
I think the danger for Liverpool, right, guys, when they won the league in the pandemic season, next season, Klopp said something quite new. He said, let's not defend the title, let's attack it. And we totally blew it. We were so bad in that season. So my worry is also our mindset because we have never defended our title. Winning a season one off because nobody expected Liverpool to win.
Yeah.
There is always any team can do that. I think a true test of a champion is if you can do it like City and how United have done in the past, or Arsenal. I think Arsenal,
Back to back, they
they
haven't.
haven't ever won a back-to-back, right? So a true test of a champion is to do it again because all the teams are going to be attacking Liverpool now.
True.
Because now when you are a champion, everyone wants to come up against you guys. So you guys have the what do you call everyone's aiming at you guys.
And the
So-
scary part is we didn't win a game, bro, after we became champions. We lost 2, we drew 2 games.
I think it's understandable.
It's normal lah because
Speed
I
off.
think
We've gone celebrations. And
once you guys already win, you guys
Cannot, bro.
much of
Professionalism,
wine,
bro.
slot already excited already, bro.
So if
Because-
you could win the league versus beating Liverpool 5-0 twice, which one will you go for?
League, of course. 21st title.
League, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Beating Liverpool 5-0 twice. You wouldn't go for that?
Alah.
It's just 6 points only, bro.
6 points only, bro.
Okay, not
If
bad.
100 points, you'll get
They're
from
not
that, okay.
corrupted yet.
You even come
But
down.
if the tables were turned, if I was asked that question, beat United twice, 5-0, my answer would be, nah, we have already done it.
Done it already, yeah? Oh.
Okay.
Done it, bro.
This is a good time.
That's lucky, bro. Seriously.
Okay, Liverpool fixtures, guys. I noticed that we have 3 games at home. We actually have 5 games, or first 5 games, right?
All at home.
Our last 5 games is Crystal Palace at home, United away, Chelsea at home, Aston Villa away, and Brentford at home.
The last game is Brentford.
Yeah. That's tough, man.
Brentford is.
We have to win the league early, lah.
Or you can just go packing.
And I
already.
think I hope the title race will go all the way down to wire this time. To the last game.
The
Fun.
last game, huh?
So Liverpool and
And
Man
we
City.
will have Liverpool and United, hopefully, or not Liverpool and City. Or Liverpool Arsenal, bro. Liverpool Arsenal.
I think you got some obsession with Baldies lah.
I don't know, just a side thing that I just want to talk about briefly. Trent mentioned that Harry Kane is the best finisher he's ever played with. Totally snubbed Salah. I just thought it was ridiculous.
Bro,
But I
you
agree-
still
I
can't get
agree
along with that.
I
Trent
agree
going
with
away
him in a
Liverpool.
way because
Best finisher. He only played with Kane for England.
yeah lah,
But how often he played for England?
but he has seen him finishing lah. So my problem with
No,
that is
natural
that,
finishing.
yeah, my problem with that is that a bit of don't snub somebody that is an icon in Liverpool lah.
Bro, Trent already left already, bro. Get on with it, man.
I cannot.
Yeah, bro. Just move on, bro.
I cannot.
Start supporting him now for Real Madrid,
Cannot,
bro.
bro.
I buy you white jersey,
I
bro.
wish harm to my exes, bro.
Unfortunately, I heard they had a bad game, bad debut or something.
Yeah.
Al Hilal. or
That was
something.
Bellingham, bro.
Nobody cares, lah. The AFCON is back, and in
AFCON.
December and January we won't have
Oh, it's in January, bro. Again.
December and January.
Oh my god. Very
We-
bad time.
our true king, Ballon d'Or potential.
True
winner.
King wannabe,
Hey,
bro.
that's why we can perform, lah, bro.
Bro, he is the king, not wannabe. Bro.
Hey, hold on a second.
CR7 is the king, bro.
He's literally the
Don't
king.
ever
AFCON,
call
lah,
him-
bro.
Huh?
He's literally the king of Egypt, bro. What the hell?
Oh, king of Egypt.
Have
okay.
fun, lah, bro. Babe, that could be good for us, bro.
Uh,
December, January.
Why?
Onana is going to AFCON.
bro,
No,
if,
but-
if he's not around, you won't make a difference, lah.
What do
If
you
he's
mean?
around, I mean, what I mean is if he leaves United before the season starts. then
No,
he
I'm
won't
just
make a
assuming he's still there.
Ah,
lah.
so-
We do not know. By
Bro,
the time of our recording,
if we
he's
have
still
a-
a part of our club. What?
Hopefully, we get a good keeper. If our second choice keeper
Amazing
is worse than him.
how this Liverpool segment has become about United.
Sorry, bro.
Everywhere you go, it's about United, bro.
Okay.
You got to accept that.
This is 2 against 1. So, but yeah, speaking of Liverpool's fixtures in December and January, it's actually not too bad. We have Sunderland, Leeds, Brighton. So the games that Salah could miss is Brighton, Spurs, Wolves, Leeds, Fulham, Arsenal, and Burnley, if I'm not mistaken. So
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
winnable, lah.
And this is Arsenal away. So that's going to be.
But
a
you
tough
guys
one.
have Wirtz, what?
Wait,
Wirtz. So okay, lah.
If
Wait, have Liverpool become so dependable on Salah? Seriously.
actually, yeah. In
It
terms of,
shouldn't.
can you hold on? You don't have goals in your team,
Uh,
so you don't know what it's like to depend on
hey,
someone.
we got Fernandes, bro.
But I understand when you say we shouldn't be so dependent on Salah because he's already 33.
Yeah.
Wait, he's 33, I think. 33 and Van Dijk is 34. But when the going gets tough, right? I only see Salah really being the one dependable.
Then you got Wirtz now, lah, bro.
You have to see how he performs, lah, bro. Right? Because coming from
Wirtz
the
is a huge gamble.
because he's coming from the German league, so there's a high chance that he needs time to adapt.
Klopp also came from German league, bro.
No, in terms of a player, because the last
Yeah.
the last one I think okay, Soboslai was from Leipzig, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think.
But Keita didn't work out as well when he came, so there's a danger it won't work out. But even if he comes right, even if he plays well, Wirtz is not expected to get 30 goals a season. He's
Yeah.
expected to get maybe 15 to 20 plus goals
But
assists. Like
they
that.
are planning to mold him to be the replacement for Salah, right?
No,
That's what something I heard about.
I don't think you can't replace. I mean, if you want to find a replacement for Salah, you have to look down the lines of like Saka, Bowen, these kind of left-footed players that are coming inside that play.
Anthony.
I'll just imagine you didn't say that. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Salah going on the AFCON and then potentially not being available for Liverpool? Because if it is indeed a 3-horse title race between Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool, will this impact Liverpool?
I don't think it will impact Liverpool because I'm sure that Liverpool have alternatives, lah, bro.
What are the alternatives?
Maybe the goals will come out somewhere else, lah. You
From
see,
where, bro?
Van
you
Dijk,
see,
bro, leading.
you see, last there are a few players who really didn't perform well, even though you guys won a league, lah. McAllister didn't really perform.
No, he did. He was one of our best players.
Yeah, but goals wise,
He's not
contribution.
but that's the thing. I think there's this remember we spoke about it in one of our episodes where there's a expectation where all midfielders that are talented are expected to produce numbers like De Bruyne, Lampard.
No, not.
Gerrard.
I don't want them to produce fantastic goals and all, but just to cover during that period also is enough. Right?
So how much goals would you expect from a midfielder like McAllister?
I think McAllister, Sozoblai, all of them can contribute
One
about
goal, bro.
5 to 8 goals. I think should be
I
okay.
think, if I'm not mistaken, McAllister was around that range. And because of the change of how we play, right? We have our front three are expected to get 20 to 25 goals. So that's why the burden is off the midfielders in terms of to provide. Our midfielders is there to win the ball, assist, and control the game. I think there's this. I don't know how you feel about this, but it's no longer a midfielder is meant to play that amazing
You're
pass.
right. There's no longer the midfielder who plays like a midfielder, a striker plays like a striker.
Yeah, the midfielder's job is like Vitinha, like how PSG just dominated even in the Nations League, and with the Champions League, where they, even though he doesn't do much, he doesn't produce anything stunning. He keeps the ball and keeps the clock ticking.
Even for you as a United fan, as a United fan, right? I really admire the way Carrick plays in his midfield role.
He wasn't appreciated,
He was underappreciated, but the way he plays and he controls the game and everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
At the start of the season, when he was started playing, when he first joined United, I think Roy Keane had given him a lot of slack of the way he played, but he made it his own. He molded the midfield differently in the way he plays. He's no longer the Roy Keane type of more. So yeah,
He was a bit more gentle than Roy Keane, but he marshaled the midfield so well.
He doesn't need to tackle, but he gets the ball.
Owen Hargreaves was more direct kind of a Roy Keane kind of a player in terms of tackling lah. But Carrick was more clean tackles and good passes lah. Very.
I agree, and also
passes.
now Gravenberch reminds me a little bit of how Carrick used to play, because Gravenberch can step into defense. Carrick also can step into defense. He had that intelligence in his game. It's just sad that England never utilized him well.
Yeah, true. Okay, regarding Salah going to AFCON, I personally think that seriously, there's no excuse for Liverpool, because to me, any Premier League teams are Premier League champions. United were once there, and there shouldn't be one player goes off and we give an excuse.
When you talk about December, January, last time when United won the Champions League also, December we had to go
Club World Cup and all the things.
So
it's not an excuse, bro.
So I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm as a Liverpool fan, I'm just worried.
Yeah,
I'm just worried.
It could be a banana skin
because I don't like that we are very dependent on Salah.
Yeah, it could be a banana skin.
don't like
Actually, I would say it's more of a blessing in disguise, because it will really test Liverpool whether you're still depending on Salah or not.
And
It's not just that, bro. It's like when CR7 was there at United, right? When the opponent sees he's not on the team sheet, it makes a difference mentally.
You're talking about mentality wise, right?
The opponent immediately sees Salah's not there. There is the hope increases at least
by 20%.
Yeah. So that mental side also is a
But I'm
big
telling you
factor.
one thing, bro. This season, Liverpool are going to be under immense pressure because of Wirtz signing 116 million. I think now it's Salah going to AFCON also. They are going to expect worse, and somehow the blame is going to fall on these players.
So.
I don't think so, because I think Slot is a smart guy. I think what is he going? Why he bought these players all early is because he want them to gel as soon as possible, and I'm sure he already had it in his mind that the players that's going to go off in December. So I'm very sure from the get-go, he's going to get all his players to actually contribute the goals.
Correct. So the point I'm trying to say is that Liverpool have no room for complaining actually because of their purchases.
Yep.
But Liverpool are not complaining.
No, what I mean is if it comes to a point where they start losing games and Liverpool try to blame on AFCON for taking Salah.
No. Liverpool have never done that.
Okay, I'm just saying in the event if that thing happens, I mean fans will start to say, okay, Salah went off.
We're not Arsenal. We're not Arsenal.
No.
Arsenal blame injuries, bro. They blame injuries, they blame fixture days and all that shit.
Go ahead. What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is basically, since Liverpool have spent heavily, especially on one player this season, so the spotlight is really going to be on how they are going to survive even without their key players.
Well, bro, we'll just talk about the fixtures now. We will know how they play.
But it also depends where Liverpool stand by the time they come to the month of January. If they are still on the top there, I think there won't be much of an issue even if they fall off.
Okay, so the point I was trying to make actually was... Crap, I forgot my point.
See, this is Liverpool. This is always Liverpool. Yeah, so much to talk, but they got nothing to say.
Yeah, it came back to me. So the reason why I don't think Liverpool will be under pressure is because they didn't spend the last 2 windows. They haven't spent money. And number 2 is they'll most likely get a fee for Elliott. We're looking at around 40 million. And we'll also get a fee for Nunes. So our check and balance is healthy. So, and we do not spend. When we spend, you can trust us to spend wisely. Because evidence suggests that. Until we actually don't spend wisely, then you can say
We'll get to know this season. We'll get to know.
Yeah, exactly. But until now, you actually have to shut up. Because there's no evidence.
We won't shut up, bro. What happened to the talk that you won't spend 100 million on a player?
We went through the other episode, right?
So, how?
So
Now he's already 116. And his parents are getting pension money. So,
So so you better start calling Slaw. Then ask him to cancel the deal.
I don't know.
Bro, if Wirtz transfer becomes one of the biggest flop of the season, it will become the biggest scam in football history, alright? His
Scam?
whole family scammed Liverpool. His parents got pension money. This guy was paid 116 million.
But actually,
That's
come
not
to think
pension
about
money,
it.
it's bonus money,
I know,
bro.
bro.
Come
I'm
to
just
think-
making fun of it. I'm making fun of it, bro. Seriously.
come to think of it, that part of the deal is ugly, actually. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking- that part of the
That's
deal is
agent
ugly.
fees and all,
That,
yeah.
that one is ugly. Regardless, even if it works out for me, it's still ugly. Even if it doesn't work out, it's ugly. It's the same.
It's
The
right.
point here is that Liverpool have earned the trust of their Liverpool's board of directors and managing director and football director have earned the trust of the fans based on the last 10 to 15 years of good decisions. There's always a chance when you spend big that you'll go wrong. All right. So we're
What do you
looking
have,
at a
bro?
comment from our last shot.
Liverpool fan, bro.
I don't know, bro. Zero Requiem. Maybe he's undercover spy.
Fire, bro.
So this is what Zero Requiem says. Thank you so much for leaving a very thought-provoking comment.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Early years of Klopp, above 100 million is too much for a player nowadays unless we keep signing potential and get stuck in the same cycle. There is no way to get world-class signings without breaking the bank. Also, United is one of those that created a precedent. Now English clubs have to pay a premium.
Personally, I think the blame has to go to Ed Woodward because he was a guy who spent 100 million for Pogba and we didn't need Pogba at all. Honestly, Mourinho admitted he didn't want Pogba to come to United, but for marketing purposes, Mr. Woodward decided 100 million is good.
Which way is Pogba marketable?
Oh, bro, hey, bro, it's hairstyle, bro. It's hairstyle.
Hairstyle, his
Hairstyle,
penalty
bro.
kick style.
He's, I don't know what Ferguson call him a gay, is it? I don't know.
Why lah, bro? You anti this. Okay, let's not go into that.
Okay,
but I think I'll save my. I actually put my comment
Okay.
representing True Ball Banter in the comment section. So Zero Recream, do check it out. And share your thoughts. And we can continue the conversation there. And
Okay, personally, before I want to add, I think Zero Recream, I think you have a point there. Yes, Ferguson did break the bank for certain players when he felt there was a need. And of course, we culminated it by Pogba's deal, 100 million, first team to spend 100 million on a player. It's our fault. We are technically the team that did all this shit, thanks to Woodward and Ferguson too, to a certain extent. So I can't blame Liverpool too much either. But like I said, there's always a huge gamble for
why
this.
you want to blame Liverpool?
No, we can't blame Liverpool in the sense that for breaking the bank, because they are just doing what
He
we
will
used to do.
be the most expensive signing
Yeah, right.
in Premier League history. But speaking of which, United started it basically, and Liverpool are ending it.
Ending it, bro.
The end. Okay, that's a wrap, guys, for this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.